Alright, so what's proteins? Proteins is made of amino acid. And what is amino acid? Amino acid is building block for cells. From your head to your toe is made up of amino acid. Like you use blocks to build a house, so amino acid is what you use to build your. So if you even want to see growth, you need proteins, both internally and topically. So to see that growth that we all yearn for, we need to embrace protein. As much as we embrace protein, we should also remember moisture is also important. But for this video, I'm going to be focusing on protein. Even though proteins is good, not all proteins can be absorbed by the hair. Some proteins are too large for the hair to absorb. Foods like avocado, eggs, yogurts, and its likes, they are all rich in proteins, but they are too large for the hair to absorb. When we eat more of this, the body has protein to synthesize for the growth of the hair. But for the hair, applying it topically for the hair might not yield maximum benefit, even though I still strongly recommend you apply this to your hair. You will not term them as protein treatment. Avocado is rich in fatty acids, eggs are rich in biotin, and it's like, so these stuffs, they are equally very good for the hair, but the protein is large to penetrate the hair. The protein sits on the hair. So as regards to how to play around with large protein, I did a hair regimen on hair volume. They actually add to the volume of your hair. They make your hair full and thicker. Check the video below, you will see a video on volume hair regimen. Let's continue. These proteins are large enough and can't penetrate the hair. So what do we do? How do we go about this? There's a solution. Hydrolyzed protein. Hydrolyzed protein are proteins that have been synthesized to the smallest form, which can directly penetrate the hair shaft and fill in those gaps. So when you're looking out to buy products, check the ingredients. You should see things like hydrolyzed protein, hydrolyzed soy protein, hydrolyzed wheat, hydrolyzed collagen, hydrolyzed keratin. You should see something of those sorts. But once you see hydrolyzed, know that there's protein in that product. I strongly recommend high porosity sisters like me. Anytime you go to buy any product, look out for hydrolyzed protein. It will definitely assist with hair growth and it will assist in maintaining a healthy hair. That being said, a lot of companies out there have been marketing hydrolyzed protein at an exorbitantly expensive price. Someone like me, I have to protein every week. Spending money on that is not ideal for me, my pocket. But anyways, I still need the protein, so I needed to do a research. Guys, I actually found a DIY, do-it-yourself hydrolyzed protein treatment. Yes, I did. I got it for myself and for you. And so my quest for DIY hydrolyzed protein made me researching, digging. I found it. Seek and you shall find, says the holy book. Okay guys, drum roll. Hey, yeah. Hydrolyzed protein. Hydrolyzed protein. Hydrolyzed protein. Hydrolyzed protein. Hydrolyzed protein. I know none of y'all expected this. You never saw this coming, did you? If you did, leave a comment down below. Let me know how many of you saw this coming. How many of you thought it was actually gelatin? So I did my research. I realized that this is how it looks. It's powdery in nature. It was fuller than this. It's usually half. Don't mind those people. All the ones I've bought, they never fill it up. They are always putting it to somewhere here. I did my research and I realized this is made from animal protein. Yeah, animal protein. So if you're vegan, Please don't use this. It's vegetarians. I don't know. Applying animal protein to your hair is going to give you some sort of reaction. If you're a vegan and you feel you want to stay away from animal-based products, you might want to stay away from this. But if you don't mind applying topically, it's cheap. This is going to save you from breakage. That's right here, it's going to save you from breakage. Protein gets washed away with water, so you need to apply it often, very often. Yeah, it's extracted from animal protein and it is hydrolyzed. It's edible as well. You can put this in a jelly form and eat it. It's said to soothe joint pain. That's what it's believed to do, but I don't know about that. All I know is it keeps my hair strong. It's similar to your regular hydrolyzed protein you will buy in the market. I got this for 250 naira, which I believe is less than $1. It should be in cents most likely. I'm going to do the calculation and display it on the screen, but this is very cheap and it's very affordable, and it's something you can use every week. If you're high porosity, you protein weekly. Your other products, your deep conditioner, your leave-in conditioner, your coil cream, every other thing, at least you have some form of hydrolyzed protein, because our hair is naturally damaged. If that is appropriate, I hope you do not take offense with me. It's naturally not fully coated. If that will suit you, we need to apply protein as often as possible. Then if you're normal porosity, you should apply protein once in every 2 weeks. If you want to see length, it's all about length retention, because your hair is growing, but if it's chipping off at the ends, that's the problem. This is a week, sorry, my natural hair is underneath. If you want to see growth, make sure you're always applying proteins as often as your hair needs it. And if you're low porosity, once a month will do. If you're lower porosity, you can do once in 2 months. But your ends, you just protein, because everybody's ends is prone to wear and tear. Everybody's ends is higher in porosity than the rest of the hair. You could protein the ends of your hair monthly, the rest of your hair once in 2 months. This is for low porosity, but for high porosity and normal porosity, you should do it more often. Okay, we are going to go into how we prepare this and how to apply.
How to prepare gelatin. Boil hot water and pour it into a glass bowl or a ceramic bowl. 2. Put 3 tablespoons of gelatin into the bowl. 3. Stir till it dissolves. You need to continually stir it for it to dissolve. Then you can leave it for a while. Get back to stirring it again. By now, your content would have dissolved into the water. Sieve the liquid to remove any undissolved gelatin. Turn it into an applicator bowl, and your gelatin is ready for use.
Now I believe we know how to prepare and apply it. I would advise, in as much as we have a DIY protein treatment, you shouldn't negate buying real protein treatment. I use it interchangeably with Afroji 2-step protein treatment. Here it is, guys. It's liquidy. It's very liquid in nature. I hope you can see it. So I use it interchangeably, and I also use it interchangeably with keratin 2-minute reconstructor. I haven't opened this one yet. the one I open it inside, it says it has I'm just going to call the protein it has hydrolyzed vegetable protein, hydrolyzed keratin, hydrolyzed glycosaminoglycan. As long as I see the hydrolyzed, I believe it's hydrolyzed protein, I'm good. So it has 3 different types of hydrolyzed protein, guys. And let's see what this one has here. When you're going to buy products, the first 5 ingredients are usually the most active ingredients. This one is basically the stronger protein treatment. It's almost the same thing with how you apply this. It's just that you don't have to prepare this. Meanwhile, this one you have to prepare it. The first ingredient is water. The second ingredient is hydrolyzed collagen. So you know that this one is very strong. For this one, the first ingredient is water. Like when we prepare, the first ingredient is water. The second thing is the adding, which is our hydrolyzed protein. So it's almost the same thing. It has hydrolyzed vegetable protein, guys. Don't worry, I'm going to leave the ingredients on the screen. So my advice is use them interchangeably. So for high porosity, you protein 3 times or 4 times a month. So you can use this 3 times in a month and once in a month. See how tiny this is. This is how much did I buy this? I'm going to find out the price and put it on the screen while I'm editing. This is quite pricey for the container. It's very small. It's just 4 ounce. Look at it. Just 4 ounce this. And this one is 16 ounce. There's the 8 ounce of though, but I prefer the 16 ounce, of course. It's cheaper. I think it's cheaper. And it's bigger and it will last longer. Look at the size, like this is very small and pricey. Using it interchangeably with gelatin will extend how long it stays. So for high porosity, you can use this 3 times in a month and this once in a month 4 times. Then for low porosity, you can use this once in a month, or you can use this twice in a month and use this once and twice, once and twice, once and twice. Do the math. Then for low porosity, use it interchangeably. This month this month this month this month this, or 2 months this, 1 month this, 2 months this, 1 month. Because the hair care regimen is a journey, it's not a destination. There's at no point which you will say, okay, I'll use this product for 3 years or 2 years and stop. No, you use it continuously as long as you want your hair to thrive. Of course, is there a moment you think you will stop eating? Is there a moment you think you'll be done with drinking water or taking care of your skin? You will do it continuously. You take your pills, you take care of yourself. Your hair is part of yourself. Take care of your hair is part of taking care of yourself. We need to find budget-friendly means of achieving this, which is why I'm here. Alright, I'm exhausted and hungry. This is where I will draw the curtain close. Thanks for watching this far.